What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Finn Balor, and as you can see, we do have the Demon Finn Balor here in the packaging. He does include the Demon headdress and the Demon wrist gauntlets. And in case you don't know who Demon Finn Balor is, it's basically Finn Balor with all the paint on him. Looks really nice as a figure. Really can't wait to get this guy opened up. On the side we have a nice picture of Finn Balor, and on this side that exact same image of Finn Balor. On the back, no real bio for Finn, we just get a little read up for him. He is from the NXT brand, Finn Balor, height 5'11", weight 190, signature move the coup de grace, or the coup de grace, excuse me, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Ring attire is from the first ever NXT takeover he was in when he teamed with Hideo Itami. Career highlights, former NXT champion. So here we do have Finn in the packaging. Other figures in this line include Dean Ambrose, Ryback, Lita, if we can see. We have Terry Funk and the 1-2-3 Kid. And then again, he is from the NXT brand. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of the review, so sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Demon Finn Balor posed and out of the packaging. Now before we get on to the figure, let's actually go on to his accessories, because he does come with 3 of them, actually. He does come with these wrist gauntlets. Yeah, getting them off. You can interchange them on which side you want them on. The way I had them isn't necessarily the way you need to have them, but really liking these accessories, and they're both 2 different sculpts and not the same sculpt, so you don't have to worry about that. You can see this one is much longer and curls up over here, while this one just looks like it's dangling down. Kind of sucks that they're just stiff plastic. It would have been nice if these were actually like fabric or something softer, so that they would hang down no matter what angle you had them at, but overall, really nice accessory, and I guess if you have a Carnage figure, you can attach these to him, and it looks like Carnage shooting something out of his hands. But anyway, he does come with these gauntlets, and he also does come with this headdress. I don't know what to make of this headdress. Like, it's really cool. I like it, but I don't know what to make of it. Is it a hat? Is it hair? Who knows? But really liking the details they put on it. Not all of these tassels are sculpted, you can see. That one kind of is. But this one is a softer plastic, and it does go right on his head. No problem. And you can take it off his head, no problem. So, really loving these accessories. Really do bring out the character a lot. Moving those off to the side so we can go on to Finn Balor himself. Let's zoom the camera out. Really, really impressed by this figure. I'm like blown away with the amount of detail on this guy, and it's just a really awesome looking figure. And you can see all this really nice paint job on him. You can see on his kick pads and his knee pads, there's a lot of nice reds on there. On the back of his kick pad, he even has some designs. Just look at all this detail. It took hours just to get into this paint, I can imagine, and then to have it immortalized as a figure, that seems really cool in my opinion. But anyway, like I said, we do have Finn out of the packaging. Let's actually stand him up really fast. I think my one and only gripe with this figure is that they didn't capture Finn Balor's physique properly. And what I mean by that is that Finn Balor is a really fit guy, and I mean he's really cut. Let's actually move him off to the side really fast, so we can bring in the basic Finn Balor. And like I said, I did plan on keeping him and him just so that I can show you the differences in basic Finn and Demon Finn, and really night and day, especially with their attires. But anyway, on his physique you can see he's really cut, he's really chiseled. On Demon Finn Balor, it's not quite as defined as it should be. I mean, the legs are about the same, but Finn Balor should be more defined should have more definition in his physique. They do share the exact same head sculpt. At least I believe they do. But actually, I'm beginning to question now that I have both of them in hand, and yes, they have the same hair sculpt. I think the paint was just throwing me off, but they do have the exact same head sculpt. If you can't find any of his facial features, just look on this figure for reference and you'll be able to find it. Like I said, I really like this dragon scale pattern, but I really like, this demon gear that he wore, and I actually saw that when he first came out in this, and I was just blown away by it. He even has some designs on his tights. Let's move Basic Finn off to the side, so we can actually go on to some detail on this guy. Let's move the camera up just a tiny bit. Like I said, just really blown away by this guy. Like I said, if you were looking for his facial details, they are there. You can see, bringing him closer, you can see his mouth, his nose. You can even see his beard, which is painted over. I believe that he is using that they just molded his head in black plastic. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure his head is cast in black plastic. I might be wrong, might be black paint, but it does look like black plastic to me. But like I said, you can see the detail. His beard is actually in the sculpt, so that's there. And then we get to this really nice neck piece with a tongue coming out from his throat. And then the teeth, just really, really nice. Those red veins. Really reminds me of Carnage or Venom. And then you can see that even carries over to his arms. And I think the back is what really is like awe-inspiring. You can see like these wings coming out of his back, just really, really well done. And the flames done pretty well. They do kind of cut off. Yeah, both sides cut off when you move his torso too much or too high, but still really nice. Even his armbands, you can see have detail in them. His tights have that red marking on them. Again, knee pads have those really vicious teeth. The back kind of reminded me of a leech, so if you're scared of leeches, I don't know, I think that might creep you out. Just like with the Basic Finn, he has a tri-wing kick pads, which, like I said, is wrong. He should really just have the standard kick pads. But minor nitpick, not going to make or break the figure in my honest opinion, because he is just phenomenal looking. Cannot wait till we get a Samoa Joe to go with Demon Finn Balor. Moving the camera down so we can go on to his articulation. He does have the standard elite articulation. He has a ball jointed head. He can look up, down, left and right, as well as tilt his head side to side really well. So you can get him in a lot of good poses as the demon. Head does move left and right, like I said. Arms on a ball joint go out. Do a full 360. He spins at the bicep. Single jointed at the elbow. Spins and bends at the wrist. He has an ab crunch, which works phenomenally. Waist swivel, a little loose, but it's not too loose, so it's fine. Legs go forward, back, and out. They spin at the thigh. He is double jointed in the knee, so you're looking at one joint there and one joint there. He spins at the boot. Has an ankle hinge, which works really well as ankle pivot. So you can get him in a lot of good poses. You can even get him ready to do the coup de grace. But anyway, really love this figure. Can't say any more good things about him. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Finn Balor posed for my final thoughts. Overall, really love this figure. The paint apps on this guy just blow my mind. It's amazing that Mattel was even able to do this. And they did it really, really well. So kudos to them. Something you might notice is that he does have two open hands, which is kind of strange, seeing as how normally they get one open hand and one closed fist. But for this figure, it works. I really do love this figure. Really, really nice detail on him. Like I said, the paint is just, wow, they went all out on this figure. It's no wonder that we didn't get too many accessories with everybody else in this line. I was lucky enough to find my Finn Balor at Toys R Us. He is really difficult to track down. Like, I have been searching about 3 weeks for him since I started noticing these guys hit the store. And every time I go, they had everybody but Finn Balor, and Finn Balor was the one I wanted the most. I might go back for Dean Ambrose, and I know Lita's just around the corner. I actually picked mine up for $9.99, so it came out to about $10.80 with tax. At the time I'm making this video, Target did have a sale on all Elite figures for $9.99. Toys R Us was able to price match, and I picked this guy up for $9.99, which is a steal. He is just phenomenal. I can't say any terrible things about this figure. I mean, yeah, the physique is wrong, but it's such a minor detail that you can overlook it for just how good this figure is executed. If you're lucky enough to find Finn Balor, do not pass up on this guy. This guy will look phenomenal in your collection. He is a must-have figure for any WWE collector. And I'm King Dragons 5000 saying, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think of the Demon Finn Balor, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.
My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.